What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade. I'm about to give this a quick hitter. Tony Oni Boney Parker still going to play in the NBA. A lot of people said he was done. He was over. They gave the starting point guard numbers to DeJounte Murray. He's the new franchise point guard for Tony Parker, and he actually was an All NBA defensive second team point guard. So it just let you know that Tony he lost his step. He's not as athletic. He's not as fast. He still can play. He can still can score. He's more of a system player right now. We'll see what happens in Charlotte, if they're going to give him a lot of minutes or he's just going to be there to be a mentor and a heat check guy off the bench. He can still come in and give you 10 to 15 points from time in, time out. I just was surprised that he went to the Hornets because they're not a contender. They're not a team that's um, going to be winning anytime soon. And even though he can mentor and help a lot of those guys as a four-time champion in the Finals MVP, he can help guys take their game to the next level. He can be a mentor for these guys and show them how to be professionals and show them how to win and give them that mentality. That's something that you can't really buy. That's something that a guy like Tony Parker has a lot of value in, is because he know how hard Pop pushed him. He know how hard that he had to play just to become a starter, just to become a champion, just to become a Finals MVP. He has been through the ups and downs of the NBA, the ugly side, the business side, and it's crazy that he spent 17 years with the Spurs. Nobody in the world thought that Tony Parker would be wearing anybody else's jersey besides the Spurs. We thought he would retire as only a Spur, and that has not happened. He ended up going to take his talents to the Charlotte Hornets, where they're in the midst of, they don't know who they should build around. They don't know if they should keep Kemba Walker. I'm surprised that he signed a 2-year deal because his team has no identity. I don't really know the direction they're going in either, and I don't know if they really want to win, or are they trying to find something else. He does get to play with one of his teammates and Nicholas Batum, a guy that he has a lot of chemistry with. Nicholas Batum going to be on this roster regardless because he has one of the most untradeable contracts in the league. And even if he does get traded, they're not going to really get anything for him. They're going to have to try to package stuff to get rid of him because he played that bad. And he really is just a solid player. He's not really great at anything. And you can say the same about Tony. He's not a master assist guy right now. He's not a proficient scorer. He's just a guy that wants to continue playing the game because he feel like he has something left in the tank. He wants to continue to prove that he can play at this level. He still wants to play, so he gets to go to an opportunity where they need a guy that can give them a spark, that can give them direction, that can score the basketball off that bench. And they're not really paying them nothing but $5 million a year. This is not a significant load. This is not a franchise move. This is just picking up a guy that knows how to win, embodies winning, and embodies teamwork and team play, and he can bring that to this team, and this probably could help them in the future, and it can help people like Jeremy Lamb. It can help people like Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. It can help people even like Miles Bridges, become better players and professionals and understand the business game. So I'm not going to say like Tony Parker just going to be there for nothing. He's not going to do anything but sit the bench. I think he will get 15 to 20 minutes. He will have a bigger role than what he will have in San Antonio because he was basically getting phased out. DeJounte Murray and Patty Mills was taking the bulk of the minutes. And to me, it was only going to get worse for them as they tried to win. Tony can be a defensive liability. He can be a little hot and cold, and he's just not. He's 36 years old. He's 17 years in the league. He got a lot of injuries. He had a lot of miles on that body, a lot of long playoff runs, and it was time. It's either he was going to retire or continue to take a pay cut until it was over. And he might as well go out the way he wants to go out. If he wants to go out there and play major minutes and be on a team that wants to win a little bit, why not have fun, enjoy your career, make your own decisions? This is a tough one as a fan. Seeing him not in the Spurs uniform, something that we all gonna have trouble watching and seeing. But if he feel like he still can contribute, if he feel like he needs a better role, if he feel like he needs a change of scenery, that's his decision. It's his life. This is his NBA journey, and if this is the way he wants to go, and this is the way he wants to end it in another uniform, I have no problem with that because this is his decision. And as long as he's at peace with that decision, I cannot be mad or hate him for it or even criticize him for it. It is a little weird. I didn't see it coming. I thought he was going to be a Spur for life, but obviously it don't work like that. And at the end of the day, this is the decision he made. He's a good pickup. He's cheap. He can still contribute, and he's a championship. He's a winner. He embodies team play. So that should help them, and that should brush off on the younger players. And they need the younger players to develop into something better because they have no franchise player. Even if you say Kemba Walker, he only getting paid $12 million, and he's gonna be a hot commodity on a free agent market. And he's getting to the point where he's getting older. It's time for him to start competing for championships, and I don't really see that in Charlotte. We'll see what happens with Tony Parker. We'll see what happens with the team. We'll see what happens, what the direction they're going to go in as the season goes on, as free agency comes to a close, and as we see what happens on the trade deadline and the buyouts. Will Tony Parker be one of them, or will he be on the team for the next 2 years? We don't know until we find out. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Check out the t-shirts, and I'm gone. And let me know what you guys think about this surprising news of Tony Boney Parker leaving the San Antonio Spurs to follow his dream of still being an NBA player, but in a different jersey.